Hello everyone, I'm Wang. Yesterday, I received an inquiry from our partner asking how to repair a torn outer tent made of double-sided silicone-coated fabric. First, let's start by understanding the characteristics of double-sided silicone-coated fabric. Both its front and reverse sides are composed of silicone oil, and waterproofing is achieved through this silicone oil. Therefore, its surface is extremely smooth. Ordinary adhesive patches, such as those specifically designed for repairing PU-coated tents, cannot adhere to the double-sided silicone-coated fabric. Thus, we need to use a specialized adhesive to repair it. Before we get into repairs, I'd like to share a bit of context. Whether it's 7D, 10D, 15D, or 30D double-sided silicone-coated fabric, it can still be easily punctured or torn by sharp-edged stones or thorny branches. In the wild, wind is common. When it blows the fabric against such sharp objects, the instantaneous force and friction generated are quite significant, making the material prone to damage. Therefore, before camping, we should first clean up our campsite, or we can also choose to lay down a ground cloth. Next, I'd like to share some key characteristics of this fabric. Take this 7D fabric, for example. It has a 580T density and is primarily used in lightweight tents like NRAN's models. This 20D fabric with a 400T density will be used in our new tent models going forward. And here's a 30D fabric blend of nylon and polyester, which we'll use in tents that require better wind resistance. What I want to highlight today are some specific properties of this fabric. When it comes to dealing with sharp objects, let's take a look at this. This is one of my positioning devices. It has these very sharp burrs, so it would be extremely easy for it to puncture this fabric. Actually, whether it's 7D or this slightly thicker 20D, even this kind of 30D fabric can be easily punctured. Therefore, we should avoid setting up camp in areas where there is a risk of puncture. What kind of fabric is puncture resistant? Take, for example, the fabrics used in backpacks. Their thickness typically ranges from 400D, 600D, or even up to 1000D. This type of fabric is already very thick and sturdy, so its main feature is its exceptional durability, especially fabrics like Cordura and Dyneema, which are known for their abrasion resistance. However, if the fabric has a high density, it will have another characteristic. For example, if we use the sharp tip of a pair of scissors to pierce this 30D blended fabric, we can tear a hole in it. If the fabric is densely woven, once you smooth out the hole, it's almost invisible. Even if this high-density fabric gets damaged, it can still ensure that we get through 1 or 2 days of outdoor camping smoothly. Of course, while it can handle outdoor environments, it has lost its waterproof function. Now, let's show everyone how to repair double-sided silicone-coated fabric. Now we have successfully made a very small, precise hole in this delicate fabric right here. These very small holes can be repaired, but large open tears like this cannot be fixed. What we need to use is this type of waterproof adhesive, which is also used for waterproofing the seams of tents. Then, for example, on the damaged area, first we need to cut a piece of fabric. This piece of fabric must be cut with rounded corners, not sharp corners. Why do we need to cut rounded corners? You'll understand after you see the following content. Now we have successfully cut out a perfectly round patch just like this one here. Once we stick on the round patch, it's not likely to peel up. If you use a square or other shape, the sharp corners are more likely to lift, especially after repeated friction. Now let's carefully open up the glue container. Then take the glue. Oh, it's been quite a while now, so it's already become a bit dry indeed. Let's now take out the glue right then. Then apply it onto the fabric patch. Make sure to cover it completely without missing any spots. Okay, now I've finished applying it all over. Next, we'll stick it onto the damaged area. Smooth out the fabric. Then stick it onto the torn spot. Make sure it adheres very tightly and completely to the surface of the object. Now we've already securely stuck it on, and after letting it thoroughly dry like this for a full 3 hours, it will be very firmly attached. Does everyone understand now? Now, do you understand how to repair double-sided silicone-coated tent fabrics? If you have any questions about tents or want to learn more while using your tent, feel free to email us. I will share more information with everyone. Recently, you may have perhaps noticed that our channel hasn't been updated as frequently as before. That's primarily because we've been diligently developing some truly innovative new tents. We sincerely hope to provide you with even more reliable, durable, and practical new products in the very near future. Please do continue to follow our channel for exciting updates. Thank you so very much, everyone. Bye-bye for now.